Okay, so we're going to start with a full body workout. You need the 3 sets of bands, the light band, the medium band, and the heavy band. We're going to start with a gentle warm-up with your light band. We're going to start with some lower body first. So you're going to put this around your ankles. And what we're going to do is come down into a basic squat, and we're going to do 3 side steps one way and 3 side steps the other way. And you're going to do this for about a minute. I'm not going to do the full duration of each exercise. You'll get the idea after I do a few. Side stepping, working laterally for the outer thighs and glutes, and a little bit of cardio. Okay, so that's the first exercise. It should get your heart rate up and warm up the legs. The next one we're going to do is a glute kickback. So you're going to come down, you're going to take still with the light band, and a gentle lift of the leg. You don't have to go very high up. And then we're going to switch sides. Again, about a minute for each leg would work. Up. The next exercise is for inner thighs. You're going to turn into a plie position. Toes are turned out, and you're going to come all the way down and all the way up. You're going to breathe in as you go down and breathe out as you come up. Again, about a minute. The last one in this light group exercise for lower is going to be, we're going to walk in a side stance across the room. So you're going to come down into that same lower squat, chest is up, head is up, and you're going to take steps, never letting the bands come too close together to relax it. All the way across the room and all the way back. So if you can do about 10 to 15 steps each way, hopefully you have room. Okay, the next one to get your heart rate up is going to be a gentle jumping jack. When you do the jack, you want to keep the feet out and somewhat in. You never want to come all the way in and let the bands get too loose like this. So the jack is going to look like this. Out, in, nice and soft on the toes. And for about a minute. And we'll take off the light band. Hold on to something when you take that off, just for safety. Next we're going to go into some upper body. We're going to start with the lats, the largest part of the back, latissimus dorsi. So you're going to take your medium band, not too heavy, put it around your right foot. You're going to straighten that leg out, and with the left hand, I should probably turn this way so you can see that better. With your left hand, pull back. Breathe out and breathe in. And then you could switch feet, do that with the other side. Now I'll switch around to this side. Pull. Give a little rotation of your upper body to work a little bit of those inner obliques while you're doing it. Now we're going to go to the heavier band. So a little more of the lower body. You're going to put that heavy band above the knee. So first we're going to work some inner thigh. Just like the inner thigh machine at a gym, you're going to come out and in, out. Now notice the in isn't all the way, the band is still tight. Out and in. And again, a minute on each of these should do you pretty good. Next one we're going to go to is a glute bridge, working the gluteus. Feet are about a little wider than shoulder width apart. The band is still above the knees. You're going to bring that all the way up and down. This is the most basic bridge, all the way up. As you come up, you're going to give a little squeeze to the glutes and bring it down. Breathe out and breathe in. Up. Now, if this band is too hard, you can certainly drop to the medium band or even the light band if you're just starting out. Good, let's stretch out that lower back a little bit. We're going to add on to that glute bridge. So feet are again shoulder width apart. You're going to bring it up, out, somewhat in, not releasing the tension on the bands, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Good. Okay, the next one is seated work along the outer thigh again. You're going to bring that foot, just the one, out, somewhat in, out, in. You can see that well enough. Out, in. Do about 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Work up to a minute. Let me tell you, you'll feel these after 30 seconds. The next one, we're going to take one somewhat off, and you're going to pull in towards your chest, in towards the chest. This one, it might be a little better if you put the other one around the ankle as well. Get more of a range this way. And switch feet. We're going to go back to the medium band for some on your knees work, just because I want more of a range than I think you'll get with that band.